everyone, this is Heidi from Traveling Tarot, and this is Mimi. She also wanted to be part of the video. Thanks, Mimi. So today I'm going to be reviewing this deck. It is awesome. The Answer is Simple by Sonia, Choquette, and hopefully I'm saying her last name right. And you just got a really good view of Mimi's butt. Thanks, Mimi. Mimi, come on. Let's get down. She wants to play with my feathers. Alright, thanks for the cameo. So this deck is really sweet. I ran into it in Yogaville at their distribution center, which if you've ever been there is a dream. It's a place to get not only everything for your yoga needs, but everything for your esoteric, spiritual, and health needs as well. They have like everything you could possibly think of there. It's just a giant warehouse of amazingness. So I ran into this there and decided to pick it up because they had it on a sale, and I loved the illustrations. So the illustrations are super whimsical, which is, again, one of the reasons to really love it. So you can see the back is just the same as that. It comes with a really nice little book. And then they're just super darling, pastel illustrations that are really sweet, like really charming and fun. None of it's not an overbearing deck in any way. Obviously, it's very like light and just very easy to understand. Even if you don't have the book, it's easy to just kind of like take away, something from it, where you can just be like, oh yeah, that's what I needed for the day. I like to use this deck when, I just need a little bit of extra guidance. So like, maybe I'm feeling a little down, or maybe I don't really necessarily know how to get out of this funky mood, or, I just want an extra, like, I don't really know how to handle this situation with my friend. Thank you guys for putting up with me. Oh. Sorry about that. Thank you for putting up with the interruptions. So, yay, cats. So I'll give you an example of how the book reads as well, because the book is actually a really wonderful part of this this deck, this oracle deck. And if you aren't familiar with the differences between oracle decks and tarot decks, it's a completely different setup. Tarot follows the 72 cards. I hope that number's right. For the 4 suits that represent the elements from 1 through 10, plus the core cards, and the 22 cards that are the major arcana. So oracle cards are just single pull-off cards that range in any sort of number or range of topics that you can just pull intermittently or together in spreads. So there are some things. This one might not have a spread in the beginning. No, it doesn't look like it does. This one doesn't even offer like an idea of a spread to use for it. It just really is like a kind of just like pull and go and use it intuitively, which I think is really nice. So to give an example of how the book reads, we'll just take what comes. So take a breather. That's always nice. Who doesn't like that? Which is number 17. So we would just look up 17 in the book. Very easy to find. Everything's by the number, and it even has the picture here. And then it says the answer is simple. Take a breather. Who doesn't want to do that? I love relaxing. Taking breathers is like the best thing ever. Your ego is making you overwork. Damn ego. Remember that it will never be fully satisfied with what you accomplish and will always create the feeling that you must do more. Right now, the best way to reconnect with your spirit is to step back and catch your breath. Excuse me. Although it may feel as though life will fall apart if you do this, that's not true. You'll simply disconnect from the false urgencies of the ego and realign with higher vibrations. Once reconnected to your spirit, you'll find that there's always more than enough time to do what's important. Let yourself relax. This will clear your mind and allow you to hear your intuition and inner guidance. Break away from the intensity of the ego and trust that all will work out in divine order, even when you rest. Take a breather. Is to have faith in the divine order of life. I like that line. To take a breather is to have faith in the divine order of life. God is in charge, so you don't have to work overtime. So, so that's like a really beautiful kind of example of how this book reads. It's really more about like getting in touch with like letting go of the ego, how the ego is, affecting you. And the language is just really soft, inspiring, and gentle. If you are atheist, this deck might annoy you because it talks about God a lot, but it's not in a pushy way. It's really more in a large, expansive energy kind of understanding way. None of it's ever like pushing any sort of religion on you. It just uses the term God. So if that's something that's going to bother you, then this deck might not be for you. But I would highly recommend maybe setting that ego hiccup, ego whatever bump aside, because this deck really does have so much in terms of like positive upliftment and fulfillment in the daily use, so, or in however you decide to use it. So don't be scared away by a little bit of religious terminology. I think that would be the only takeaway I really have from that. But you know what's right for you, and if that's something you do want to really stay away from, then here's your warning that they talk about God in here a little bit. They don't really talk about him. They just mention the term God. So that's your review on Sonia Choquette's The Answer is Simple. It's really simple, guys. It's a good deck. You might want to go pick it up. It's pretty affordable. I believe it was like $17 or something like that. $15.99 is what it's got on the package. And it says on the back that it provides immediate access to your divine spirit, where you receive specific guidance for any and all challenges facing you in life. Each card not only offers direction for particular problems, but also reinforces the path to your higher self, freeing you from turbulence and the fear of the ego plane. Nobody likes to get on that plane. So you should unload your bags and just not get on that plane. If you use this deck and the accompanying guidebook, the specific direction, meditation, and life and purpose readings to offer guidance to others, as well as to connect to your divine self, where drama and stress give way to joy and inner peace. So that was the back of the box. And, it has a little blurb here about Sonia Choquette, which I do feel I should share because she's a world-renowned author, storyteller, vibrational healer, and sixth sensory spiritual teacher in international demand for her guidance, wisdom, and capacity to heal the soul. She's the author of several best-selling books, including The Diary of a Psychic, Ask Your Guides, and Trust Your Vibes. And it offers numerous other decks and audio programs, workshops, all of those things, which you can find on her website, which is just her name, soniacolette.com. This was produced by Hay House, which offers a lot of beautiful things, their lifestyles. So there you go. I hope this review was helpful to you. I would love to hear more about you know, how I could make it more beneficial to you guys. If you have more questions about the deck, I'm always happy to answer it. I can go into it more fully. If you want to get in touch with me for readings or for guidance or to review other decks, please feel free to contact me through the links that are provided below, or you can follow me on Instagram at traveling.tarot, or my website is travelingtarot.co. You can get in touch with me there as well, or email me. So, you know, there's many ways to reach me. Leave comments below. And I really am so grateful to have been able to do this review for you, and for your patience with me getting in on the show. And I'll be doing more of these for you guys. And it's really nice to be back making videos. I'll start with the horoscope videos again very soon. So, thanks, guys.